He's in great form. He's just back doing a little sort of warm-up every day, and maybe a canter. Hasn't done any strong work or strong canter even, and bounced out of his race really well. No problems, no stiffness, soreness or anything. So we couldn't be happier with him, I think.
It was almost too good a comeback. It was so extraordinary. He was so good, arguably the best race he's ever run. Is that any worry to you that he could actually bounce off that and not be quite as good at Cheltenham, having probably put a lot more effort into that win than we might have thought?
I don't think so, because we've plenty of time. If the race was only in a fortnight's time or something, I'd say maybe. But he seems a different type of horse this year, and he was a lot more settled. I mean, we wondering, was he in form at all? Certainly going around the parade ring, as we said before, Gail had a loose rein bringing him around, and normally it takes two people to sort of hold him. He gets very upset. This year in Leopardstown he was very, very quiet, and in the race Ruby said he jumped him off, and there was a loop on the rein going past the winning post first time out. Now, however, the day was stormy, miserable, wet day with heavy ground, and maybe he just didn't like, maybe he was just down on himself with the wet weather like any of us would be. But when he pulled them together, I mean, he zipped up and did what he needed to do, and showed far more toe, I think, than he showed in Cheltenham last year, because when he jumped off in Cheltenham last year, he was really keen and used up a huge amount of his energy in the first half of the race. And if we can keep him like that, and we can keep all that speed untapped until the second half of the race, he would look to have improved. It would improve him, and I'm hoping we can do that for Cheltenham again this year.
So if he's channeling his energy in a different way perhaps than he was 12 months ago,
I think so.
We are saying that this horse could be even better than he was when he looked outstanding.
Well, the handicappers, I thought that was the best performance of his career, and the handicappers, they're not saying it's better than last year, they're saying it's as good. And I'm hoping that just with normal improvement over the 6 weeks between the two races, that he could be better.
And you are all dominant in Irish jumps racing, and perhaps not given the amount of credit your domination deserves. You've trained lots and lots of very, very good horses, but on what we see of this boy, is it fair to say this is the best jumps horse you've ever had in your yard?
Oh, I think so. He's, you can buy all the horses you want, but you only come across a horse like this once in your lifetime, probably. He's just got something else that...
Did you know that from the moment he jumped a hurdle?
No. I mean, he looked good. He looked better than average, but certainly to jump from sort of the 140 class into, once you're getting up to 150, 160, you're getting into champion hurdle class, and I don't know, maybe he's 170-ish now, but it's very hard to get over that 140. Lots of horses you can get to 140, 145, and then just to jump that extra 10 pounds or a stone, that's, you don't know that. It's very hard to see that the first day. So it is, we hope that they can improve maybe with age and maturity. But that's all you're hoping for. You can't really, once or twice you might see it. I mean, we saw it at home with Boston Bob this year. He's, the first day we worked him, he looked well above average, and sometimes you do see, but I don't think we saw it with him. We were hoping, but certainly not to where he's got now anyhow.